Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Try It or Toss It with Santa Says and his favorite Poochie pal, Pomeranian Poochie pal, Cupcake, who is apparently a little tired, but he's none the worse for wear, right? Well, there you go. See, I told you. He's a good boy. Today, we're getting started a little bit late in my morning because I had to take Ms. Claus to an appointment, but still got to have my morning coffee, even if it were 5 p.m. and I haven't had any yet. It's a requirement for me. Anyway, if you haven't seen what happens here on Try It or Toss It, what we do is we evaluate products, give them a little bit of reviews, it's my own personal opinion, and we determine how much we like it. And we have basically 5 options. If we really enjoy it, it doesn't get tossed. If we like it quite a bit, but not fully, it gets a quarter toss. If we like it some, it gets a half toss. If we're not too sure on it, it gets a 3/4 toss. And if we don't like it, full toss. Full toss right out the window pretty much. So that's how it works here on Try It or Toss It with Santa Says and my Pomeranian pal, who I forgot to tell you, his name is Cupcake. Yes, that is his name. Again, I remind everyone that I did not name him. That was Mrs. Claus's doing. So, today we're going to be reviewing a coffee here called Connect. That's Connect Coffee. That's KNCT. Connect Coffee. It's pronounced KNCT. Connect. A little closer there for you. Now, obviously, the packaging's not too fun or anything like that, but it's nice. Best thing about it is it's got a little pull tab in the back, so you can. Turn it around because I opened it. See that little white stripe there near the top? You can pull tab and open it, and it's resealable. Now this is a whole bean version, but they do have ground versions as well. The coffee I'm going to try today is, again, the house blend. They have several different blends. And the cool thing about this, I'll tell you after I determine my toss. Stick around for the end because there's kind of cool information on this that you might be interested in. So stick around to the very end, okay? On that one. All right. So, anyway, we really like to have our coffee in the morning. We really enjoy it in the morning. Cupcake's usually out here with me in the morning getting some, and then after I have some of my coffee, I let him run around the yard, which he goes crazy for every day when he's out here, but really enjoy being out here with him, checking things out. So, I don't have too much else to tell you about that coffee, other than they don't seem to have their own direct website to go and get stuff with. This, as far as I know, is not sold in any stores. You can only get it online. And I'm always searching online for new and interesting things to see if I want to give them a try. I like to look for kind of crazy flavors or whatever. That's what I look for. But this one was interesting. Like I said, I'll tell you about that when I get to the end. But so right now, we'll give this a little bit of a try, and we'll give our opinion. And I say we, I mean Cupcake. He doesn't actually have any, but he's my buddy, so he's in on the act regardless. So, got my handy dandy cup here. This cup is one that Mrs. Claus got for us in this household, and we like having it around. You've seen my pink cup and my purple mug as well, but this one says, if you were ever wondering and can't read it too well, it says, "Love you to the moon and back," which of course is a very popular phrase. I believe it's from a book, but don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure it's from a kid's book, if I recall. Santa tries to remember everything, but he has to focus on who's naughty and nice. So sometimes he forgets a little thing here or there. And anyway, we will go ahead and give this a try. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to give this one a second little sip. Hold on. Now, I have to say that that's a smooth cup of coffee. I kind of like that. I don't like things that are too acidic. And if you didn't know this about when people talk about coffee and talk about acidic or not, it's not related to the pH balance of the coffee, like alkaline or acidic or whatever that stuff is. I don't recall, but it refers to the acid that is acid. I'm not sure if it's right. The flavor notes that are in the coffee. Now, Santa says doesn't like ones that are overpowering. He sort of likes more mellow flavors in there. That's what I go for. And this one is pretty smooth. It's not a flavored coffee. It's just, like I said, the house blend. And I like ones that just roll over my tongue and don't hit any sort of bitterness whatsoever. This one does not have that. I'm happy to report. Typically when I find these, I don't toss them. But what do you think is going to happen today? Will I not toss it? Will I quarter toss it? Will I half toss it? Will I 3/4 toss it? Or will I toss it completely? It's kind of like a 5-star rating, same kind of thing when you think about it. No toss to complete toss. So, for this one, I'm gonna not toss it because I really think it's a smooth cup of Joe. Whoever Joe is. I don't know why coffee's called that, but it's kind of fun. Anyway, I promised to let you know something about this coffee at the end. I got it from a website that claims when you buy it, and they did do this part, they give you a link that you can share with other people. Now, I haven't tested this out yet, so I can't promise you anything on this. Don't quote me, but I'm going to tell you to go check it out and see for yourselves and read everything they have on the site to learn about it. But as I understand it, they give you this link, which I'll include mine below for you, that people can purchase from. And they give you a little commission if somebody goes ahead and buys it from you. And I'm telling you that up front, I'm not trying to hide anything. I wasn't really looking for this. On this one, I just thought it was an interesting concept, so I wanted to share it with y'all. Now, here's the interesting thing that I've never heard of this. It's kind of like affiliate marketing, but what I never heard of before this part of it is that if you get your link, when you buy it, then that would mean that the commission goes to the person that shared the link to you. But then let's say you share the link, then somebody buys it from you, well, you get the full commission, whatever that is. I don't even know. It's not much, but hey, if you're gonna buy something, why not enjoy it? And then the person that told you about it gets half of the original commission that they got the first time from you. And then if the person that got it from you shares it with their link, they get a new link with other people, then they would get the full commission, you would get the half commission, and the person above you that shared it would get a quarter commission. So it's social network marketing, I guess you'd call it. It's kind of not really a new concept, because everybody knows that people talk about influencers and all that stuff. But this is how this one works. And this halving of the commission, as I understand it, it keeps cutting in half as people purchase it from the original person, all the way down until it's a penny. And then if it's shared after that anymore, there's you can't half a penny. So it's not something that can be done, obviously, but it's kind of a cool concept. So let's say the commission is just $5, to sort of explain it a little better. If you get this and then you get your link and then you share it and 5 people buy it from you, you'd get $5, $10, $15, $25. $10, $15, $25, which is kind of cool. But then here's the interesting part. Let's say that all 5 of those people share it with 5 people. Then they would get each $25 each. And from them, you would get $12.50 each. And it doesn't come out of their 25. You just get the $12.50 each. So that's from 5 different people. So, and then the next level down, you would get half of $12.50, which is about 6 1/4. I'm doing my math right. Santa doesn't promise to do math right. Again, this is an unverified thing. I just kind of thought it was a cool concept and kind of wanted to check it out and share with you and see if it all works out. So I've put the link below if you want to check it out. If you don't, that's cool. I'm not here to really sell you anything. I'm just trying to bring you what I believe is honest opinions about the coffee that I drink. Don't feel obligated in any way to check that out if you don't want to. But regardless, I hope that you have enjoyed my Santa Says videos so far on Try It or Toss It with Santa Says and Cupcake, who's been a good boy for this whole thing, aren't you? You got a kiss for Daddy? There you go. He loves giving kisses. He'll lick your face off if you let him. Sometimes, depends on his mood. Anyway, so I want to thank you again for watching this video. I hope you learned something about the acidity of coffee today. I hope you check out this link below and see if it works out. Hope it does. Hope you'll make some money from it. It'd be great for you to do if you did it. And I also am going to ask you to do me a big favor. As you know, this channel is pretty new. So if you could subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. And thank you up front for that. And if you like it and share it, that's even better. So much appreciated that you've taken time out of your day to spend with Santa Says and Cupcake. As soon as I'm finished this video here, I'm going to let him run around the yard. And hopefully he won't try to sneak under the fence like he usually does. So thank you again, everybody. Enjoy your day. Take care with Santa Says. And try it or toss it. All right, bye, everybody.